Hi guys, hope you're having a good day. So as you may be aware, there has been a bit of a global chip shortage of late. The reasons for this are numerous and range from production and supply issues to unusually high demand. The issue of supply is expected to extend well into 2022, at least in some areas, but in recent weeks there's been some signs of stabilisation and the return of at least some products to availability. Most notably AMD's Ryzen 5000 CPUs that have seen demand outstrip supply since launch, and there have been reasons for hope in other areas as well. As a lot of you are probably aware, AMD is reliant on Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC as it's usually known, for its production, as are a number of other companies, but AMD are particularly dependent. AMD used TSMC's 7nm nodes for its Ryzen CPU, its current 6000 series GPUs, as well as APUs used in both the current Xbox and PlayStation consoles, just about their entire product stack. What many of you may not be aware of, unless you follow international news, is what's happening in Taiwan at the moment. First of all, there is a drought, which has been going on for a little while and is expected to continue. In two areas of Taiwan that I won't try to pronounce, TSMC has a number of facilities. 3 of their 6, 8 and 12-inch fabs, as well as their only 6-inch fab and 2 of their 4 back-end fabs, so a significant amount of their production. These fabs are heavily reliant on water supplies that are now being restricted, and potentially more so if the drought continues for much longer. Fortunately, TSMC are confident they can mitigate these issues with tanker trucks to maintain supply, something they've had to do in the past. But considering they are responsible for around 20% of the world's semiconductors, it's a lot of water tankers in a region with a drought. In addition to this, the area is powered by hydroelectric plants that are running at reduced capacity, and there have already been 2 major blackouts in the past week. Now, if these were the only issues Taiwan faced right now, I'd be confident TSMC would be in a position to work around these problems. They have had to in the past, but there is something potentially far more concerning. SARS. Taiwan largely avoided serious issues with the pandemic in 2020 and only had very limited restrictions and very low case numbers, as we can see from this data. The numbers now are also low compared to many nations, but are experiencing a very sharp rise, absolutely dwarfing the total number of cases up until now. And I do want to add here that I hope this is just a temporary issue and that it is resolved quickly for the health of the population. The current outbreak is the B117 or Kent variant that was responsible for the UK's approximately 5-month-long lockdown, and sadly tens of thousands did lose their lives due to the government's appalling handling. However, the island of Taiwan is now on level 3 of its 4-tier system, and with the closure of schools, they will hopefully get on top of the situation quickly. Unfortunately, the government hasn't extended financial or childcare support, so economic disruption is likely to be quite high, even if they avoid the worst of the humanitarian issues, which I truly hope they do. How this will affect the global semiconductor market, I don't know, and it seems rather unimportant when put into this context. I'm sure we're all willing to accept a few less CPUs being available if that's what it requires. Anyway, take care of each other.